Welcome to our WTU podcast, We Move People, your podcast for body, heart and mind. We are Alfred Johannes Neudorfer and Rosa Ferrante Banera. And in our podcast we talk about the topics personal development, health, martial arts, philosophy and humanity. Welcome to a new episode from our We Move People podcast. Hello AJ.
Hello Rosa.
Today we talk about the future.
Yes.
Why is it important to think about the future or to make plans and strategies for the future?
I think it's important to think about the future because if I don't know what will be possible in the future, then I do the wrong decisions in the moment, in the present time.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I think about the future, I think about what will be possible in the future. And if I think in this way, then I have to act in the right way at the moment that I'm prepared for the future.
Mm. So I think this time we live in a very special time because all things change in a very fast
Everything
fast time.
changes.
What do you think? What are the things we should think about? What will change in the future very much?
I think everything will change in the future. We see us in this time the digitalization of the world. We think about the KIs. We think about the traffic and all these things and how we act, how we act together in this world with the internet, with the cloud. From every point or from the world, you can interact with every other point in the world, and maybe not only the world, to the moon, to the Mars, to the and we have to think in this way because the old structures are not designed for these things. We new structures, very new structures in all these things, and we have to think in a new way. And I cannot do the old things and think that I have the preparation for the new things.
Yes. And I think that a lot of people in schools learn today a profession or maybe things at school they will never need in the future, and they learn professions right now they will not exist in 5 years maybe.
And we have to think about how we design all the things we are doing. We also there's no field or no part of the world who should not think in this way. Also we in our part, how we can design what we are doing in a new way, because everything will be new. We see the beginning. We are in the spring of this time.
Yes.
This is not the end, this is the beginning.
We will never go back. We will not go back and sit on a tree. No. Solutions.
The solutions are not to go back. The solutions are that we go
more forward and faster forward. Yes.
We have to design the things that we can balance the mistakes from the past. We cannot balance the mistakes from the past when we go back. We have to go forward. There are the tools that we can do this. And we have all think in a new way, because everything is new.
So what do you think need a human being in the future? We don't need calculators, we don't need to learn languages, we don't need to do a lot of things which KI can do better. So what do you think a human being need in the future?
I think you have to learn English. Yes, it's important. You can learn other languages if you like it. It's okay. But it's English is the new Latin. And you don't have to learn facts and information. You have to know where you find the information, but you have to learn thinking. Clear thinking.
How can I learn clear thinking? How can I learn clear thinking?
To learn clear thinking is what we always speak about conditioning. If you always think conditioning is the way, you don't think clear. We are human beings, and we could be very creative. And to be really creative, you have clear thinking. And everything a computer or KI can do better than a human being will be in the future done from a computer or KI. And if you learn things you can do from a KI, then you learn things you will not do tomorrow. And in reality, it's not really a fantastic work if you do these things. Maybe we have this life, and we should use this life for other things.
For what things? For development?
For development, yes, for human development. I think. And so, if you do the right things, there's a really good time for human beings in the future. So our tool, our martial art, WTU Wing Chun, it's a tool for human beings. That you will be free, that you will be creative, that you are possible to change everything. It's an art that you change yourself in the way you want. And everything. You're thinking, you're moving, you're feeling, all the things that you are able to adapt yourself on the changings in the right way. And so it's a really good thing. It's one of the tools for the future, because it's make you it gives you the possibility that you move yourself. So our motto is we move people, because movement, that you move and that you change everything, it's one of the things you need in the future.
Yes, and I think that there will be always people who want to move themselves.
Yeah. Yes.
Because when everything else can do the machines, and if there's no need that you go to work, because there are not so much work for you and not so much professions, because machines in the KI can do that better, then you need to, you have a lot of time to.
So long as human beings will have physical bodies, they want to move. In a natural way.
And to develop themselves and their potentials.
Yes.
Which are inside the human beings.
If it's not necessary that you condition yourself for the society, for the function of the society, maybe then there will be a time that not the people are so conditioned, that they are really more free. And to be free, it's not only a word, so it's a feeling.
And when I think about the future, and when we have targets, I have my what I want now, what my wishes are for the future, are my targets. Then I start in the future, and I break it down to other targets, so little targets, and then I come back to the past.
Yes, that the future started now. And if you have a target, you have to know a way to this target. And this way start now. If you don't start at this moment, it's not a target, then is you wish something, but it's not a target. If you have a target, you have to start now. If you start not now, when you start? There is no future. Now is the future, because now you start the future, or you start not the future.
And I think a lot of people do not think that they create their own future. They don't think about so much, and then they think, oh, this happened to me, and now I have luck, and now I don't have luck, and they think that things happen to them, that it's their destiny. So they don't create their future. They don't know what will be in 5 years.
What makes us to human beings? We are creators. Everyone from us is a creator. He creates his own future, and the life he has now, he created in the past.
With his thoughts and with his actions.
Yes, and his believings, and his most people create his future with limitations.
And what they do and what they don't do.
Yes. And with conditioning. And if you think it's not possible, then it can't be possible.
So everything starts with the mindset.
Yes, everything starts with the mindset. And if you don't change the mindset now, then you don't change the mindset.
And when we think about the future, it is very important to think bigger as what you really, really want, or what you are able to dream about, because when you think massive bigger, then you think about other possibilities and other ways to get this massive target.
Yeah. It's example. If you think you want to have next year $100,000, maybe you will get it. If you think you will have $1 million, maybe you don't have next year $1 million, or maybe you have $400,000. Because that target is higher, and so you are not so limited in your thinking and your acting. And this is not only with money, this is in all things. If I started something, if I start this WU Wing Chun, it's like, I want to be a 12th student level. No, I don't want to be a 12th student level. I want to be a great master. Maybe I will be a master. But if I start, I want to be at 12 student levels, then I think on the 6th levels, I have half of the target. And it's a limitation in your thinking.
So to invest time to think and to plan your future is very important.
It's very important. You have to think about what is possible at the moment, and you don't integrate it in your life, because other people integrate these things in their life. And what is possible in the future, and what you have changed now, that you can adapt these things if they are possible for you. If you have the wrong structures and the wrong thinking, you cannot integrate this in your life. You have to adapt yourself to can integrate these things, what will be possible in the future. And you have to start now. Because now, for 10 years ago, it was not so clear, but now it's clear. Mm-hmm. It's clear what will be happened. Mm-hmm. And you go with or can go against, but it's no sign to go against. Mm-hmm. Because
you can take your energy and your time to look for solutions and not to fight against.
Yeah, and again, like our WDU in Chung, we use the energy. We don't go against the energy.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
We train that we can adapt ourselves to use the energies, to go with the flow, like the old Asians say, we go with the Tao. It's the flow from the world. Mm-hmm. There's Tao. The world has Tao, and there is the Tao has a direction, and I go not against the Tao. I learn my art to go with the Tao in my personal life, in the community life, in the collective life.
Okay, then I will think about our future.
Yes.
Make plans about the future.
So then we
see us next time.
And bye.
Bye.